Ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua yesterday courageously apologized to the Gen Zs for trying to hijack the Niko Kadi initiative. Why do you think Rigathi Gachagua decided to take that bold move? Because we are in a country where class hardly apologize.
I want to take this opportunity to appeal to our young people, the Gen Zs. The people of Kenya are looking upon you to liberate this country because you are fearless and you are tribeless and you cannot be manipulated and bribed with money by William Ruto. I want to ask the Gen Zs, my sons and daughters, my grandchildren, Kenya, our motherland, looks upon you to save this country. You are the only vote that we know that cannot be compromised. I want to commend you for what you have done so far, creating awareness among the people of Kenya through the smartphone. But I want to appeal to you, my children, that the real transformation of this country will take place on the ballot box. And the tools of change that you need is the ID and the vote. I want to ask all the Gen Zs in the remaining 9 days to come out in millions and register as voters so that next year you can lead all of us because we trust you. We believe in you. You cannot be compromised. You are steadfast. You lead us into getting the real transformation of the Republic of Kenya by making William Ruto one term and getting new leadership in this country.
IEBC registration is currently ongoing, and the young people have actually pushed those numbers to over million, and the young people have really pushed those numbers. And the question which most Kenyans are asking is whether the Gen Zs will finally manage to have a voice and decide who becomes the next president of the Republic of Kenya. So the move by Rigathi Gachagua, in my view, is significant, because Rigathi Gachagua is not the first political player to try to hijack the Niko Kadi initiative. William Samoei Arap Ruto, through Dennis Itumbi, also tried to hijack it. They were told, no, stop it. In this video, I want to talk about why Rigathi Gachagua decided to apologize to the Gen Zs. Before I do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button. Before I do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, the first reason why Rigathi Gachagua apologized is because there is a protest. Ladies and gentlemen, the first reason why Rigathi Gachagua apologized is because of the June protest. For those who follow the political developments in the Republic of Kenya, James Orengo announced during the Linda Wananchi movement rally in Nakuru that they're going to have a 3-day protest. 3-day protest to force William Ruto government to collapse. As a matter of fact, it was very clear that they are going to make the country ungovernable.
That God, when God's time is right, there's no question of 1 term or 2 term. Saa ya Mungu kifika unaenda siku hiyo. When Jesus came to save the world, he was here only for 3 years. So me, I'm asking Kenyans, the hour has come. The hour has come and the hour is now. Kwa Kasongo tunasema 1 term. Nasema 1 term. Nasema 1 term. Lakini kwa Mwenyezi Mungu naomba hiyo 1 term amalize in 2026. Wangapi wamekubali Kasongo asiende mpaka 2027? Nasema hivyo kwa sababu 25th of June is coming. Wangapi wanakumbuka 25th of June? Gen Z walipoteza maisha. They lost their lives for this country. So sisi kama Linda Mwananchi, on the 24th, 25th and 26th of June, I'm asking you from Nakuru, let us make this country ungovernable from 24th, 25th, 26th. And that has happened before.
But remember, there is also the NIS. The NIS was now then using the treble cards, which had started picking up after Rigathi Gachagua endorsed that movement. Because remember, when this movement was announced, the guy behind it, Alan Ademba, was accused when he told the political class that, you know, this thing is not for any political side. He was reminded that he was a Luo. The people who reminded him were majorly Rigathi Gachagua supporters. So after Orengo made that statement, I think Rigathi Gachagua sat back and probably was advised that, you know, this thing now is going to take a political angle. And therefore it was going to be difficult for the young people now to be left alone to do their thing. As a matter of fact, even Orengo himself made a mistake. He should have let the young people to take charge. But I don't know how this thing is going to pan out, because there's no way you can separate Niko Kadi from the Gen Zs. And the Gen Zs are making a promise that it's a worker. So it's about the protest. Because remember, Rigathi Gachagua was accused of hijacking the 2024 protest. So that's number one. Number two, the moment Rigathi Gachagua hijacked the Niko Kadi, and William Ruto also hijacked it, it started losing momentum. And I remember someone like Omondi had to come out openly and boldly to tell the political players to give way. So the truth is, our politics is tribal. And when the political class, majorly the tribal kingpins, show their faces, then people then tend to run back to their political cocoons. So for me, this is something which I think Rigathi Gachagua was trying to avoid. He doesn't want to be blamed that, you know, this thing was going on well, then you came along the way. Just like remember how Raila Odinga bore the blame for botching the Gen Z protest. Number three, the backlash he received from the young people. You see, the young people in this country are a new breed. Some are even saying they can't give birth as long as Ruto is the president. But they've never openly said that we are going to appoint or we are going to elect this particular individual. So I think Edwin Sifuna is emerging as their candidate, but the truth is, as far as they are concerned, they're just tired with whatever is happening in the Republic of Kenya. And because of the backlash Rigathi received, I think just like, I've always maintained that Rigathi Gachagua is probably one of the best communicators. He decided now, let me make this public. Number four, you know, Rigathi is running away from being blamed. During the June protest, just like Kenyans are, they retreated back to their tribal cocoons. Because, you know, the government, through NIS, can do so many things without people knowing. They went and then branded the Gen Z protest as having been hijacked by Rigathi Gachagua. They planted some people and made it appear as if Rigathi had hijacked it, which for me, up to now, I doubt if Rigathi Gachagua actually hijacked the Gen Z protest. So Rigathi doesn't want a situation where the Gen Zs will take a lead in this, and then it will culminate into the protest, then he is blamed if something goes wrong. And importantly, remember these guys are saying they are Tribeless. Rigathi is coming with a tribal card. They are leaderless. Rigathi was then emerging as their leader. They are saying, you know, there are very many other less there. So for them to maintain that, they just needed Rigathi to pull out. I don't know what you think. That's my take. By the way, I'm heading to Nairobi, so probably tomorrow I'll be free there. but today I have a bit of tight schedule. Tuonane jioni. Bye bye.